hope we can. I hope we helped a few people, man, on that book of Ruth, man. We're gonna do some other different scriptures in the book of scriptures, man, to kind of try to shed some light, you know, and it's for those who just want it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, you know, the Most High bring to my mind of how to, you know, present, you know, because you can present the word many different ways that can help people in many different forms and fashion. So you know, I just feel like as long as I ain't tell nobody nothing negative, which I know I didn't.
Yeah.
And I know Rochi ain't tell nobody nothing different. I think everything we speak on was all helpful and harmful ways of how to pursue some type of a dating relationship, getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
And just letting you know, man, you know, wanting it according to biblical principles is gonna take a lot. And you got to understand that's not even the iceberg of all the biblical principles of how you should be moving according to a dating life. So yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it is.
So with that, man, we gonna hit this stroll down to TL. Let's get this thing rocking and see what we got going on. On the TL, we ain't did this in a while. So let's see what we got. Hell, man. Oh, man. This is one thing I don't you got one thing about that TL, man. Even after a good little message, man, we gonna run across that.
You already know, man.
Run across that demon time, man. Man, it's just you know.
Okay.
It is what it is, man. Let me see what we can find.
Boy, let me learn how to cook some steak real quick, bro. Nah, I'm just playing.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do that either. Talking about doctors and nurses being fine. I need a couple of people to walk across the crates right quick. Oh man, she said she need a couple people to walk across the crates right quick.
Them crates out of there, man. Them boy, they disappeared quick.
Yeah. They got people getting hurt, man. I'm gonna put a perfect person in front of you. I'm gonna put the perfect person in front of me and then tell me I can't have them. No, let's talk about this. It's a lot of people who think like this. God gonna put the perfect person in front of me and tell me I can't have them. This is the thing, though. Yeah, I mean, it's simple. He could put the perfect person in front of you that you feel like that's perfect, but what's facts is what's facts. Like if that man already married, no, you can't have him. Just because a person is married don't mean he gonna stop meeting the world or she gonna stop meeting the world.
Yeah,
you know they gonna still meet the world, and then and it's gonna be other people that gonna be like, dang man, I just feel like she was the one, but she married. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I mean, she off limits.
Yeah.
He off limits.
Yeah.
You know, in that capacity. But other than that, I mean, if you just talk about that's a single man or that's a single woman, but if your mind already thinking, oh, I just met them and I already want to rip their clothes off by tomorrow, I mean, ain't nothing stopping you from doing it. But like you said, it's all about where you living, how you want to live.
Yeah,
you know, like you got to think about it, man. You can't, because if you talking about it like a sinful nature, you can't holler about God in 1 minute, but then talk about you want to lustfully be with somebody the next minute. Like, it don't add up. You know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, God may tell you that you can't have them, but it don't mean you ain't gonna stop from getting them though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Free will.
It's your dominion. It's how you want to go
Yeah.
about the situation.
Yeah. My thing is how it's worded.
Yeah.
What make that man? Let's say what make that person perfect is looks, the height, money, status.
Yeah.
I don't know why that person is perfect. And then tell me you can't have. Well, that shows clearly that's not the perfect person for you.
Well, hold
You
on.
might see that person is perfect.
And then on top of that, if you want to talk about perfect, because if you want to say this perfect is perfect for you, and quote unquote, if she want to say this person is perfect for her, does that mean is it safe for me to assume that you already slept with this man and he was with somebody else?
Mm.
He didn't already blew your back out, but he ain't gonna leave his girl for you.
Yep, that's possible. Because she ain't say the perfect person for her.
Yeah,
it's say in front of me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we talk perfection on it could be on just a surface level.
On the surface level, yeah, it could be. Yeah,
we don't know.
There's so many ways this thing can go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask her what makes him perfect. What makes him perfect?
Mm.
See what you gonna reply back.
You get a reply, hey man, we have to run that one again. You know what I mean?
We might have to go back and visit if I get a reply.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so many ways that you can go with that.
Yeah.
Our his and her picks are what about those shoes? Why do men get weird about talking to women with large social media? Oh, okay, let's see. I see that a lot. Why do men get weird about talking to women with a large social media following? I want someone that doesn't have thousands of followers. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, because they know it's a lot of male attention that you're getting.
Mm.
They know you have options.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah. I mean, I say this, like, that depends on what she uses social media for. Are you using it for validation? If you're making money and you got a following or
you should want it. You
monetize. Okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? If that's just business, because social media really, in my opinion, ain't nothing but a tool. You know what I mean? But
yeah, ain't nothing but a tool.
Just like money, if you use or the internet or whatever, if you let's just say a tool, a saw. If you use a saw to chop a tree down and do your work and get paid for the day or whatever, cool. But if you use to commit a crime, then it's not the tool fault.
It's all about how you use the tool.
How you use the tool,
yeah.
So but as we was talking earlier, it's cool if you got that. If it's for a purpose, okay, fair enough. But if this if this is your life, or if this is more than just a tool to you, okay, yeah, I'm good on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm good. And real talk, it's not even about thousands of followers. You might have 10. But you still
well see
it in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like it's just like I said. I can't remember the episodes, but I know it was back then. The attention from women and men is always going to be different.
Yeah.
It's simply, I can have the same 21,000 followers she have, and only out of that 21,000 followers, maybe 1,000 women actually want to mess with me like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at that 21,000 followers she got, and knowing how good she looks, and if she got 15,000 followers that are men, it's easy for me to say if she got 15,000 male followers, probably 14 want to ram something in there.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's just it.
You keep it in stack. That's true.
Keep it in stack. It's about options. She got options. And think about this: if we had the options that she had, it still would be an issue. because you wouldn't want your girl having an option that she can wake up to 15,000, 14,000 men that want to ram something in her, and you know some of them, and you know that in the eyes of the world, some of them may look better than you. Some of them may got more money than you. Some of them may taller than you. Some of them may more muscular. You got all these. If you paying attention to what the world thinking and not focusing on just your relationship with this person, you're gonna be insecure of all these other factors.
Yeah,
she just got options, man. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know, even if she didn't have a following, even if y'all was just walking through a crowded place. Even if y'all was in the stadium and nobody ever knew her, but when they finally see her and they see this good looking woman, it most likely ain't gonna be too many men in that stadium ain't gonna want to know who she is.
That's what it is. Yeah,
that's just what comes with being a woman in this high lust world. You know, it's majority of the time somebody gonna always want to put something in that cave. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that's just it. And if a man, if you can't handle that. I mean, you might as well go find someone who got 200 or 300 followers and call it a day.
But like I said, even with 200 or 300, if it's dudes,
she still got
275. Okay, I'm just saying. You know, so like we were talking earlier, you better vet. You know what I mean? You better bet.
Yeah, you got 275. You got 275 who still want to be a bucko with her, huh?
Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Guts, brother. That's what they want.
It's all okay. Yeah. Let me see if she saw that back. He's a gentleman. He's respectful. He's loving. He's hardworking. He's sweet. He's black. He's tall. And he's fine as hell.
That's the word. There you go.
Why you can't have him?
Yeah, for real.
Why you can't have them?
Yeah. Got somebody else. We know what the answer is, man. Yeah.
Got somebody else most likely,
Come on, man.
Most likely.
Bro, she said, she said tall.
Yeah, he mucking off the chicks.
Come on, man. You know, that's fine as hell. Come on, man. I mean, did she talk about his character?
Just say respectful, nice. Respectful and loving.
Okay.
She said he respectful and loving. So where's loving at?
Yeah, for real. Who he loving? He ain't loving you. Come on, man. Oh.
World is literally going to. We gotta act like nothing is happening because that's the American way. She said the world is literally going to SHIT, but we got to act like nothing is happening because it's literally the American way.
I don't know if that's America, man.
Well, I mean, as a country, we so used to being so dominant that it's like we're gonna always win at the end of the day. It's kind of like think about it. If you make the America look like Captain America, it's like we always gonna find a way. We got it. We gonna win. We gonna the fight's gonna be tough, but trust me, we're gonna come out at the end. It's the American way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I get what she's saying. Yeah. We always gotta. Nobody can show concern because concern is equivalent to weakness. Concern is equivalent to weakness. And then when you have other world powers who are led by like the Vladimir Putins and the Kim Jong Uns and all the people who are real, like, you got to understand, like, don't get me wrong. I think Joe Biden, who is the leader of our nation over here, I think he's ruthless to a degree, but I don't think he is ruthless as those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah. I can't really. What you think about that, man? I mean, yeah, it's
only reason I say it's not the American way, because the thing started with the world going to SHIT. You right?
Exactly.
So I mean, you right. America is definitely, probably the most known country, the most popular, however you want to say it in the world. Fair enough. You know, but it's we're not the only country.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think it's more about the times we live in. I think that's like you said, we in times of famine now. You know what I mean? Because because of what the world is. You know what I mean? And how I mean, but if you look at the scriptures, it was supposed to go like this. It's
it gotta get bad. It gotta get bad in order for Jesus to return.
Yeah, so I mean, I think the people that's acting like nothing is happening is the people with the voices. You know what I mean? The people that people pay attention to, because it's a lot of people over there talking, speaking on the fact that the world going to SHIT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they are they really getting shot? Are they really, are they being silenced? Or censored? Because you can't really speak your mind nowadays. Without threat of being, canceled or whatever.
Canceled or something like that. Yeah.
But that's society, though.
Yeah. Most definitely, I definitely get that.
Man. Mm.
All right, let's see what else we got. Boy, Tantric. He says, like, I understand that single mothers are coming, but Lord have mercy. Some of these women are mentally ill and are trying to raise children without a father on purpose.
Damn.
Yeah, this is very true. This is very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Was mentally ill before they got pregnant.
Yeah. Yep. We got to get him on the show, man. He always drop a fire tweet like that every day. I see my brother.
Yeah.
He be on it. I can't even add no more to that. He got a point. You know what I mean?
Let's keep it a stack. If you look at most of these people a lot of these people who are having kids, they are already battling depression before they got into these relationships. They battling all kind of other mental illnesses, the schizophrenia, the bipolar disorders. They was battling all this, the hopelessness, all this stuff they was battling before they got in a relationship, and they thought that being attached to another person and having a lot of sex was going to change it. And it doesn't. And then you end up producing kids out of it. Don't you? You have to understand there's a lot of people, I'll put it like this. Think of how many people who have garnered and father kids and mother kids that didn't graduate from high school. Don't like who has fourth, fifth grade reading levels. Who honestly don't have a good understanding of of content. Who has a bad understanding. They literally have a bad understanding.
Yeah.
And who was pretty much already a lost cause in a way from the jump, who was never taught right by their parents, who was never given that extra love and attention to even try to blossom from the state that they were. Like it's a lot of people out here who was doomed from the start, man. There's a lot of people out here that doing like, have you like let's keep it a stack, man. Have you ever looked at somebody, bro, and you like, these people are like that, like these people are literally like they should have never had a kid, but they do have kids.
Yeah.
Like it's you honestly don't have the mind to really take care of yourself, but you got a few kids.
Yeah.
And the woman that they had kids with literally don't have the mind to take care of themselves, but they got a few kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
It happens all the time. So it's a sad situation, man, because I go to school and I see so many people at school, and like I said, they don't even have the vernacular. They don't even have the education to even understand like what a lot of these schools be relaying. It's a sad feeling to when I see these parents that when the teachers are talking to them in perfectly good English and they understand perfectly good English, but they need their kid who's in the 7th grade, the 6th grade, the 8th grade, the 9th grade to tell them what the teacher means.
Yeah.
Because they just don't have that education.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? And trust me, not having the education is a mental illness in itself. You know?
Yeah.
It's a cold game out here, man. It's
true.
crazy, bro.
It's true, brother.
So, and then on top of that, you add in a woman who does go through labor and deal with all the depressions and then go through all the postpartums on top of what she already got stacked up. Man, it's and I'm not saying I understand how these women be smothering their kids and drowning their kids and stuff like that, but I never once, I'm not gonna say her name, but I remember talking to a woman and she always used to say, I truly understand. I truly can understand. I truly can see how somebody will come home and just kill the whole family.
Damn.
Because that's how hopeless she was.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure she was thinking like, and I think she was honestly trying to, work her way into doing it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because that's how hopeless. They you gotta understand, money ain't gonna change that type of mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get you in different places. It can get you in, it can get you different things, but you have to, that takes a while. Like I said, and we live in a world of instant gratification. We live in a world that we get a person with a bad understanding, we give them millions of dollars, they feel like they should be able to buy a good understanding today. It don't work like that.
No, I don't.
Relationship wise, relationships can never work. All they can do, the only thing they can do good in relationships is produce kids. That's it. It's have sex.
Yeah.
Everything else is arguing, fighting, beating, cacking, scratching, and kicking. But the only thing good about the relationship is the sex. They have no hold on their kids.
Yeah.
Like it's just so much. They have no good relationships with with their parents or whatever like that. Parents don't know too much. It's just a real bad, man. Cycle and situation, bro.
Yeah, true.
So you got anything on that, or that's good?
Nah, yeah, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You covered it.
Yeah, my brother Ted. We do gotta lock him in and try to get him on the show.
We gotta get him in.
A lot of people saying good night. I see you, girl. I see you. And a lot of these women, man, just want they significant other.
Yeah, you already know.
But at the end of the day, you gotta get past a lot of the roadblocks you put up yourself to find a significant other, though. 3 a.m. and I still have the nerve to be up. That's what I get for taking that nap earlier. I didn't feel well. I got praised. Kink. Is that weird or not? I don't know about I don't know what that is. Or bike is shambles, but his lower back in shambles. Let's see, we might close out with this one. He says, I finally did what I was so fearful to do. I finally told my family how I feel and what I won't deal with anymore. I'm tired and I had enough of being a circumstantial victim. This needed to be put out there. Well, like the first lady said, good for you, because obviously it's kind of vague because we don't know exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah.
It says it takes courage to do what you did, sir. You stood up for yourself and set the boundaries. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It was due season to finally go. I mean, yeah, like I mean, that's a good vague answer to a vague, statement.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
I
because
say
like
this,
you
man.
said,
I say this. I think family, has a tendency to, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Try to, since they're the closest to you, they can try to, take advantage of you. You got to, you sometimes you got to check your family. You know what I mean? Can't, So I'm with them on that.
yeah.
We can't let nobody blood otherwise disrespect you or, like you say, make you a circumstantial victim.
Yeah.
I feel them on that.
Yeah.
Like you said, it is vague though.
Yeah. So one thing I love, like you said, people who feel like that, you know what you're standing on, and you know what you're dealing with. So you did what you had to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. And trust me, either your family looking at the situation and saying like, "Well, we finally glad he came around. We was waiting."
Yeah.
Or they looking at them and like, it's gonna be some separation.
Yeah.
Going on. Yeah. Either way, my brother or anybody who feel the same way, obviously because it got 27 likes, so it's other people who feel the same way.
Yeah.
If you feel the same way, just don't look back, and I know it's gonna be hard to cut certain people off and not really have as strong of a bond or relationship with certain people that you are blood family with, but it has to be there. It has to be there where at times.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially when you always saying you feeling like a circumstantial victim, and you got to think how many times are you feeling like a circumstantial victim when it comes to dealing with your family?
Yeah.
Are your family bullying you to feel like you have to move how the family move or operate how the family operate? Yeah, you might have to cut ties for that in order for you, because in order for you to have your own, you have to definitely you definitely have to separate from what your family got going on. Not saying that you can't respect what they got, and you can't learn from what they got, but like we said earlier, man, you got to learn how to keep the gems and drop the junk.
Drop the junk, yeah.
Keep the gems and drop the junk, and that's even with your own family.
Yeah.
When they say something that's gem worthy, take it into account. When they talk about that junk, hey man, I got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all.
I ain't trying to hear that.
I ain't trying to hear that. It's time for me to rock and roll.
Yeah.
And it's simple as that.
Yeah.
You'll be better for it, and hopefully y'all can sit down and they can respect your mind, and
yeah, I agree.
So with that, man, Rotig, man, it's 3:00, so we're gonna go ahead. I know it's a lot more than I can find. I'm pretty sure because it was just starting to get good. It was just starting to warm up. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back live from TL1. You know what I'm saying? Once we get back in the flow of it.
Yeah.